Hey guys, my name is Ole and welcome to my kitchen table. Yeah, here we are again. Welcome back to the channel. A channel that now has a name. It has the incredible creative name of Hobby Fueler, or Fueler Hobby. No, Hobby Fueler. It might change in the future. So in this video, I thought I'd go through all my fully painted miniatures. Hint, hint, they're not all Black Templar. But first, I want to thank you for watching my first video. If you haven't watched it, there's going to be a link there-ish, which you can press if I figured out how to do that. If I haven't, then you're just going to go to the channel and find the video. You know what to do. But yeah, over 70 people watched the first video, which is really cool. I was like, yeah, maybe with 10 watching it, I would have been happy. But yeah, 77 at the time of recording and 8 subscribers. And if you subtract me and my brother, there are 6 people who subscribe because you actually want to. So thank you very much. But without further ado, let's take a look at my miniatures. So the big guy, he featured in my last video a little bit in the end. He is my most recently painted miniature, the Ballista Dreadnought with missile and big gun. I'm really happy with this one. You got the green lenses, red weapon casing, and some nice decal work, if I may say so myself. You're gonna see a recurring issue on a lot of my miniatures that the base is not completely finished. And that is because I used some pigment powder and they got so orange that the only thing you can see is orange. So I'm gonna redo those, and I haven't quite landed on the recipe for this one. They're gonna be Martian, but a little bit different. So a bunch of the bases and the black rims are not 100%, and some bases are very orange. But yeah, I'm very happy with the paint job. Not very fancy, just, you know, regular paint job. So yeah, a nice Black Templar. The sword on the knee pad here, maybe the bright gold and white on white wasn't the best decal. Yeah. Contrary, this is the very first miniature I painted. I followed a basic recipe from the internet, and yeah, it's one of those that comes with a magazine. I think there was like one Necron and one Space Marine push fit. So yeah, the first of my Black Templar. I do like me some heroes, and here you have the Captain and Lieutenant with Storm Shield, Relic Shield, something like this. I think they're in the Indominus box, but I bought them separately. I think shields are so cool on the Black Templars. The Captain has gold. I like to use gold to have my heroes in particular look like a little bit extra, a little bit flashy with gold. Yeah. And the red tab, he has the red tab out, while the Lieutenant has the tan tab out. Yeah. Again, very happy with them. Of course, there are always things that can improve, like the power sword here. I could have done I have to, oh, there it focus. I have to, yeah, I have to do something about that someday in the future. But for now, they're 100% finished. Then you have my 5-man intercessor squad from the Combat Patrol. Here I have used some Black Templar bits from the Black Templar Upgrade sprue, like this shoulder pad and probably some seals, purity seals. I have borrowed a trick from from probably the most famous Black Templar painter on the internet. If you know, you know, with the helmets on the backpack. The reason why, The reason why I had to do it is because I cut the backpack really badly off the sprue, and they had a lot, most of them had a large ding in them on the top. So yeah, I put some skulls on there. Happy with the miniatures, but the leader, what would be a sword, a sergeant in my squad, but Black Templar as a sword brother, I post him really badly, like the way he holds the weapon, like, yeah. If you've seen Grown Ups, when the guy holds both arms in the air, yeah. So probably not the coolest, but it's fine. And he has the Black Templar. He has the decal on the backpack. Yeah. In general, I'm happy. Like that's one of the first I painted, and here you can see that the bases are very orange. But yeah, one of the first I painted. Some has decal, some has Black Templar shoulder pads. Other than that, not a lot of conversions. And you have the Marshal, also from the Combat Patrol. This one I'm not 100% happy with. I did a lot of mistakes on them. I managed to fix some of them, but yeah. The inside of the cape I'm not happy with. This shoulder pad is really messy because I changed I originally painted white and then it didn't look good, so I went for black. And the back banner too this is probably the miniature I painted that I'm the least happy with. Yeah, it's a nice miniature. When I sprayed it, I sprayed way too thick, so the problem started already there. But yeah, I put the helmet on him because Black Templar should use helmets. I'm not that big a fan of the helmetless. And the gold. The helmet I am happy with, the red eye, and yeah. And you have the Terminator Chaplain, another one with a beautiful shield. I love this miniature. I don't get the hate for this miniature. A lot of people do not like it. I think it's a beautiful miniature. Obviously, when you're Black Templar, it's just not a Black Templar because it's black. I imagine it would be cooler if you're Ultramarine or something. But yeah, happy. I think I put an extra 2 Purity Seal on it and Black Templar decal. Other than that, yeah, a nice miniature. I like it. Next up is my Crusader squad. Again, one of the early miniatures I painted from the Combat Patrol. I love the concept of this unit. You have 4 neophytes, 5 initiates, or is it the other way around, and a sword brother to lead them. Sword brother, of course, red shoulders and instead of black with white, holds a sword. Happy, obviously they're not my painting. It's not the most beautiful miniatures in the world, but I'm happy with them. I put a lot of time and effort in them, and I think they look good. Yeah, these guys were real cool. It was like the first time painting skin. Now I would paint skin better than this, just to say, because it's like very red, and the hair and the face always go one aura. This is a bald guy actually, but the ones with the hair is the hair and the face kind of blend together. But yeah, they come with sculpted shoulder pads, and I put chainsword and bolter pistols on all of them. No particular reason. And this one comes with the tabards, which separates them from the other Marines. But yeah, you have some with candles, and you have a reliquary hold, but he had the sword in the hair. Yeah, no, I think this is really cool, and I'm happy with the job I've done on them. Pushing them aside carefully, you have some chaplains. Again, this is another miniature that a lot of people don't like. I do not get it. I think it's a stunning miniature. I like it. Yeah, it's a little bit different, but I like you don't see it so good on camera here, but I have the brown robe, and yeah. And you have the chaplain from the Indominus box. I bought them off Facebook. Yeah, a lot of gold on him. You can see I do love gold. Probably, and here you can see this face I painted a lot better. I dotted the eyes and layered it, and yeah, again, decals on the shoulders, and it's a lot of pure. It's a beautiful backpack. I wish I had more of this backpack because it comes with all these purity seals. It's really cool. Yeah. And of course the Emperor's Champion. Again, a very nice, simple, but beautiful miniature. The decal on the shield here doesn't look the best, but I'm gonna varnish it. It's gonna look better. Again, this was one of the early miniatures I painted, so it's sprayed a little bit thick. You can, it's a little bit difficult to see on camera, but you can see it on the shoulder here. It wasn't the easiest to paint because of that. And I broke the long purity seal on the back, so yeah, it's a short one. But yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I learned after painting this that of course he has a black sword, so I'm gonna have to paint that black one day. And then you have a lieutenant. Here I built up the base a little bit. This is just a regular standard lieutenant, which I put like Templar shoulder pads on. And I broke / kit bashed the high thing on his back. Yeah, and I changed the face. And he has small crosses on his knees. What I love about this miniatures, I painted this from beginning to completion in only 2 sessions, which is really, really quick for me. So yeah. And here you have the, what are they called? The sniper guys, sniper squad. I'm really happy with these miniatures. Again, you can see my skin painted better. They got a little bit of stuff on the base that they comes with, and yeah. I painted the cloak gray. I see, like, the thing to do with this digital camo pattern. Didn't quite have the guts to go for that, but no, I'm really happy with these miniatures. The cool big, it comes with, I have so many extra of these rifles because they come, I painted all with the long sniper rifles, and they come with regular machine guns, and they come with some laser kind of gun, and yeah. Put some extra patches on the leg on this one, and yeah. You have the one, the scouting, looking for the enemy. It's fun miniatures. I did leave the big guns off and painted them in sub-assembly. And I'm really glad I did that. You have the captain from Leviathan in Terminator armor. Here I have a resin head that I bought on eBay. And yeah, some decals. The ones on his leg and shield I need to varnish. But other than that, and I didn't want a big Tyranid on the base, so I kind of just put Martian crust, iron crust, I think, over it. But here you can see, like, there's a skeleton. He's standing a little bit. I will make a video where I go specifically over my painting philosophy and scheme when it comes to the Black Templars. And then it's, of course, Chaplain Grimaldus with retinue. I'm really happy I took my good time with this model. The base is very orange. I'm gonna get off some of this pigment powder, and I'm gonna glue a bunch of more skulls with them on the base. I built them up a little bit, but yeah, it's very orange. You can see it almost looks even more orange on camera actually. But yeah, I made the skull on the leg gold. I thought that was really cool. A lot of gold on him, and a little bit of red in the scepter, the cool sword, and the candles, the cape. I wanted some white in them because the Black Templars are black and white, of course, but I do regret making these shoulders white. They should have just been black. But yeah, I'm not going to redo that. I'm happy with it, but I think it would have looked even better with black shoulders and the cross either gold or red or something. But now there are like 4 colors on the shoulders. There's red, black, white, and gold. And if I would have stick to the white, I shouldn't have had the red on the bottom of the shoulder. Should have just been gold, but yeah. And you have, of course, his retinue. This banner almost killed me. You see, I broke the top. This is supposed to be like on the other side too, but yeah, of course, a little bit of battle damage. I use contrast paint for the banner and metallics. and I'm really happy with it. And nothing more than that. And I'm really happy with it. A lot of seals and the servitor guys just intentionally kept very grey and muted to take focus on what he's carrying. This guy is again just some technical, the blue technical paint in the pan. He leans a little bit backwards, so he would actually spill what's in the pan. But yeah, other than that, again, I'm happy with the miniature. And of course, the easiest one of them, the guy who carried the castle, painted like stone or marble, and a little bit of dry brushing, and some gold on it, of course, because you have to have gold. Yeah. And then you have the Sword Brethren, my recent finish. I built them in sub-assembly, which I do regret a little bit because the capes, they doesn't line all the way up. If I'd done them again, I would have probably just built them. I kept the arms and shoulder off on most of them, and therefore also the top of the capes. So yeah. And I built one of each, one with the lightning claws like this guy. A little bit of big pupil on them, but other than that, very happy. One with the hammer bald guy, because then I don't have to paint the hair. And of course with the axe and sword. Yeah, a lot of red, tan banners and metallics and blacks, really. Yeah, happy with them. No, the ones that come as Black Templar kits, I don't do a lot of conversions on. It's like maximum putting on some pouches or a band or a purity seal. And then you have my favorite unit of Black Templars, the Terminator from the Leviathan box, so the Monoboss Terminator. You have a boss, a captain, with some red skull and red shoulder pad. This painted really quickly because they're nice, cool miniatures, but they're not that detail heavy. The gun on this guy took a little bit. That's probably the thing that took the most time, the Gatling gun. But yeah, some white and power fists, white helmets. I was so surprised how easy and quickly these painted. Beautiful miniatures. I'm extremely happy with it. There's literally nothing I would change on them. I have to varnish the decals. That's like I saved a lot of them for this. This was a little bit of pain in the ass because I kept hitting white where white wasn't supposed to be and gold where gold wasn't supposed to be, but yeah. But wait, it's not all Black Templars. I do have an orc that my brother printed on his 3D printer from World of Warcraft. I think it's called a Rumble game that you can download some STLs. He painted it on his old 3D printer, so you see the big lines here. Yeah. But yeah, this was one of the first I painted. I thought it was cool. So yeah, that was all 46 of my painted miniatures. They weren't all Black Templar, but yeah, as you can see, I'm happy with most of them. I think I reached a nice skill level. Of course, there are always things I can improve on every single miniature I ever painted. None are perfect, but they're at the stage where I am happy with them, and that's what counts. But yeah, so that's the video. I really appreciate everyone who watched this far. The next one, I think I will go through what my painting philosophy is, how I paint my Black Templars, and why I do the things I do, and the color scheme and the color choices. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.